Hello and good morning, everybody. This is Monday, October 4th, 2021. This is Joseph Rivera with Primerus Trade, and this is our educational trade room. All trades are in SIM, and everything here is assumed. And again, it's for educational purposes. All trading involves risk, and so we're just going to go ahead and put that disclaimer out there, and we're just waiting for the bell to ring.
Morning, everybody.
Morning, Nigu.
Morning. Oh my God.
So I'm gonna go ahead and switch to the 1 minute here. Oh, here goes Carol. Hey, Carol. Can you all see my 1 minute chart? No, probably can't. Wait.
2000 tick is what I'm seeing.
Yeah, there you go. There's the bell.
Wow.
Okay, so maybe we're gonna go ahead and maybe get in here. I'm gonna go for a buy.
Order filled.
Go for it. Bye.
Target filled.
All right, first target filled. So if you didn't close out by now, just in
I
case.
missed that one. It was too quick.
Okay, you got that one?
No, I missed it. It was quick.
Okay, sorry about that. Did anybody else catch that?
I
I
did.
got a little bit of it.
Okay,
I jumped in earlier too when I saw it pop.
nice. Good. So you jumped in before I made the call.
Yep.
Nice. Good job. Good job, Nico. So now we're just reacting off of settlement and POC. Can you all see POC right, like more or less right where settlement is at? POC is like kind of like right above it, like not even. It's at no, it's actually at the same exact area. So POC and set no. Let's see. See, it's rejecting POC. So let's take a look here. And again, so that first trade is the most
Probable.
safest trade. Sorry, safest trade, and it is educational like all trades in here. So the rest is just about again learning about trade location and checking out more of the market. Just want to see something here. Yeah, so POC is POC is I believe a point above uh, settlement. We just rejected it, so. Chandra, were you able to get that first trade?
Yes.
Okay, great. Now, just so you know, Chandra, the first trade is always the most. The way we do it in the trade room is I go heavy on contract size, so I could be in and out, and then again, I just the rest. Again, it's all educational again, just as a disclaimer, but that's usually the most important one. Because the first, during the air bell, during the not the air bell, listen to me, during the initial bell ringing for the session, it's more volatile, so that's why I watch the 1 minute, so I don't have any of the jitters from like looking at a tick chart or anything like that, and it gives me more clarity, at least for my trade psychology. But so right now, we are seeing, we don't see anything really particularly happening with the dynamic profile. There's nothing protruding because you'll see this in real. There, well, right now we see some protrusion right here. So they might be accumulating right around this area. So now we're looking at the moving averages. So see what it wants to do. Okay, so now we just bounced off of this moving average. It may want to go to minus 25 EZ, but it's having a hard time here. There is a mountain of volume here, so maybe it needs to get past this if it wants to go through this valley here. So I'm gonna sell here.
Order filled. Target filled.
Okay, so get out if you're not out by now. Did anybody get in that one?
Got that one.
Okay, good job. Okay, notice we did have a gap. The gap just filled right now here on this one.
And so what was the reason behind that one?
There was an accumulation of volume here on just looking at the way the volume's been distributed from the Globex session to the overnight till now, and the peak was right here, and it started protruding a little bit, and then it kind of broke when we were wicking right here. It should slide, hypothetically, since there's not a lot of accumulation here, it should slide through the next. But
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
It's protruding here. Would you jump in that one?
Well, I think it's right now. So we gotta look at it relative to the current candle, and so right now it's still now it's protruding a little bit. You'll see it like peak. It'll start moving a little by little. Because you got to look at the overnight versus what's happening in real time, and that's when the real volume kicks in. So it looks like right now this 150, I want to say SMA is support. So maybe if it breaks this SMA, because it's wicked twice off of it, it's blue, dark blue. I don't know if y'all can see that.
Well, your blue is 150.
I want to say it's 150.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. See, and it just wicked it again. Hasn't really broken through it. So right now we're playing within the 50 SMA because I have two 50s. I have a 50 EMA and a 50 SMA. The red is the 50 SMA, so we're kind of playing between this 50 SMA and this 150 EMA. see, you can see there's a little battle area right here. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to the tick chart now. Since we're past the opening, let me switch over for you guys. Can you all see my my tick chart?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you can see as 9:30 here, we've been ranging obviously between settlement, POC, and minus 2.5 expectation zone. Okay, I'm getting short here.
Order filled.
Order submitted.
Target filled.
All right, we got our 3 targets. If you're not out by now, get out. Who was able to take that trade?
I did.
Okay. Anybody
Looks
else?
like it's gonna be.
I did, but when I hit close, it didn't give me anything, so I don't know.
Make sure you're
Like I got
closing.
out of it, but it didn't work. I don't know what I did.
Did you hit sell market when we sold?
Mm,
I did, but oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead, go ahead.
I did,
You can
but
go ahead.
I'm not. I don't see anything in my account.
Hmm.
Yeah, same thing happened to me.
And when you say you don't see anything in your account, you mean your
My profit,
Like a
nothing
positive.
green or red,
Yeah,
but I know I should have gone green.
same thing here. Same thing happened. I did sell bid, and then when I was ready, I hit close, but it didn't close me out positive.
close you out what?
Like it should have gave me positive, but
Right.
it didn't.
But
It didn't register.
But it didn't give you negative either, did it? Or no,
I did a trade this morning, so I'm not sure where I was because I was paying attention to I wanted to look at your chart more.
right.
So I
So are
didn't
you
focus on
are
what
you
I had.
are you net positive?
No, but it's okay. I'm in sim.
Okay. But that you said you did some trading earlier today, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see if we can't catch one more then, just for.
What's that?
Let's see if we can't catch one more.
Okay. I don't know if catching one more
Say again.
is it the thing? Maybe it's a thing with my Ninja Trader. I'm not sure, but this is weird. And
Yeah,
this
I'm
is
having
in
the
my
same problem. I'm having the same problem. You are.
and this is in my valuation account.
So how much are you, if it's okay for me to ask, Nikula, how much are you up right now in your evaluation for today?
Oh, it still shows me from last time, 2,575.
Say it one more time.
It gave me the figure that I maxed out to, like $2,500
In profit or?
in profit, you know. Oh, you mean for today?
For today?
You mean for today?
Yeah, for today. For today.
That's what I'm saying. It didn't register.
Any other trades didn't register?
Oh, when I traded earlier, it did register. I have SIM. I have some green in SIM, but for my evaluation, it hasn't shown anything. So maybe I
Yeah, I
need
think
to
it,
shut down this Ninja Trader.
Say again?
I'm gonna close it and see what happens.
Well, I mean, I could, depending on what you guys want to do you guys want to just make sure everything's working on your side with the machine, and we just go over the charts and the trades?
yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Because I don't want to risk that if there may be an issue with the application at the moment for you guys. Maybe, you know, something may due to a technical error. I don't want something to go wrong for any of you guys. But if you guys want me to
No problem.
say again?
That's okay. You can go over the charts.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I don't think the problem is you. The problem is the application.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll call that a trading day, and then we'll go over the charts, and then of course we'll do the Q&A after the non-recorded portion. So let's go ahead and look at So let's do this, because sometimes we don't. I want to start adding this to the room after we trade. I want to start doing some of the trend lines with the tick chart. It could get a little messy with the price swing, but we could put it off anyways. So I just want to take a look here. So there was like a double top kind of over here. So I would draw that. Let me just see here.
The first trade you took this morning, did you stop because it had reached the closing price?
Yes. No, I did not.
Okay.
Well, so yeah, the first target would have made sense because there's heavy interest there. Because let me go back to the 1 minute because it'll make more sense. So I don't know if you could see it on your side. If you guys can see it, let me know. But obviously the more this lighter color closing price right above it, and I believe it's actually just a tick above it is the point of control. Because if I squinch this up here, here's value area high, value area low, which kind of coincides with the -7.5 easy, and we got the value area high, which is right above the point, right in the middle between the +5 easy and the +25 easy. And then we have the point of control, which is the fairest value of volume concentration from the previous trading session, and that's literally a tick above settlement. So this was an area of interest. So if it would have broken, I mean, the smartest thing to do, from what I assessed, was to take profit here because we saw this candle exploding, and kind of I think Nico kind of saw the same thing, and that's why he had the foresight to jump in, and got out, and then you can see that we rejected it. So it's rejecting settlement and the point of control, and now we slowly head, downward. It looks like we want to, and now we're kind of ranging here. So that's kind of psychology behind that one. Does that make sense to you? Does that work?
Yeah, makes sense to me. Joseph, how do we plot the point of control? Sorry if that's.
So we could do that. Let me go over here. Well, we'll do that for the Q&A portion. But it isn't one of the videos in the main Discord. But I'll not have no problem showing you guys after. And just so you guys know, the Zooms, if for some reason we disconnect, or I'll give you the heads up there's X amount of minutes left, just know that I'm going to drop you guys another link privately. You just log right back in. But that won't happen now. I'll give you a heads up. But yeah. So that's the one you wanted to know about. Who was asking the question about that first trade?
I think that was me.
Say again?
Yeah, that was good.
No,
That was good.
But who was the one that asked the question?
I'm Hope. I'm not sure
Hope.
if that
Yeah.
was me. Okay.
Okay. So now did I answer your question, Hope? Or
Yes.
okay,
Yes.
great. Yeah, I'm just trying to. I really want to do something for you all here. It just makes it difficult with the price action swing, but let's see. One. So I'm just gonna draw like the trend channels again, just so we could be familiar. And I'll do this as the Q&A too, so it could be easier on the eye. But I kind of would have drawn this because I always like to see the first swing, the second swing, and then I let it break for like an outer swing. So I would have drawn this probably right here. This pre-market, obviously. I would have had this like this. Okay, so that would have been there. Now we kind of had like a break up above it. So I would have done. So like a quick little got outside of the range, and it came right back into it. And then we'll see this right here. And this is all 1, 2, 3. So I would have done this right here. It's kind of the same range of this original range. This was just like a break out of it and a break back in. You can see from this point, see we in the overnight on London we hit the -5, and then we went up from that point. So we had a trend from here, and it just did this until 9:30, and then we broke it. So it was like right here. And again, if you hear young Joseph in the back, if you've been in the room already, you already know that uh, we homeschool him, and that's what we do right after the market, or not right after, but around 11 o'clock. Okay, so that's that, and then now we're kind of working on this, what it's looking like right now from the current trend situation. You kind of draw this right here, and we could look at this on the 1 minute now. After I do this, we're kind of seeing something like this, I think. Yeah, it's about right. Okay, so I'll go ahead and switch to the 1 minute. Or actually, let me add that to all charts.
Sorry, I'm not even paying attention. I'm on the phone with Ninja Trader.
No, that's fine. That's okay, Nakula. I'm just marking up
Yeah.
the charts anyways with trend line.
Okay.
So let me just make sure this transfers to all charts. Double checking, making sure. Yeah. Okay. So now let me go ahead and switch over to the 1 minute, and then I'll kind of see how that worked out. So see over the at midnight, since we are using the default 24/7 template, you can see that we kind of had a break of this down move. I guess this from Globex of Sunday, and this is all Globex Sunday. Then we kind of had a, let's see, the double top was up around here. I want to say no. So yeah, we kind of had like resistance up at the plus 25, broke down. Then we kind of like broke out of this channel. We had like a double bottom here at the minus 25, broke out of the channel, and we came kind of, so it's like a really wide channel. Do you guys kind of see this wide channel situation here with a double bottom in it?
The where are you at?
On
I
the
don't
one,
see it.
on the one. So you see it, or you see the 1 minute chart, or no?
No, it's the 2002
Oh,
chart.
okay. Sorry about that. Yeah. Let me. Uh, here we go. Okay. See my 1 minute chart now.
Yep.
All right. So you see kind of the Globex session from Sunday, from the open of Globex. Then we got the midnight 24/7 session template, but it's still Globex. So we kind of like had resistance here at the plus 25, came down, and then we double bottomed here uh, at the minus 25, and then we kind of poked out of the channel. But if you kind of see it, it went back down, like back in, not back into this channel, but it rode the back of this channel. So it's really like you can make the case for one big down channel with a double bottom.
Got
You
it.
kind
Okay.
of see it.
I understand. I see it.
I could probably even kind of redraw that so it can make more sense. But so let me remove that. You go ahead and remove that. I'm gonna make it just make it like instead of one. I mean, we could do this. Is what we could do to make it less cluttered. Okay, so this is kind of what I'm talking about. So like right here, and then you can make the case for this. In reality, you can make the case for this. So uh, you get kind of so this kind of like a wider down channel. So see, kind of see that wider channel going down.
Yep.
Yeah, and then you have that double bottom, so you kind of draw a range here. If you draw like a line here, so we can make like uh, a horizontal line here, like right down the, I would say the middle of this right here. That kind of makes sense right there. Kind of taps right there, taps again, taps here. Kind of, it's like an area of interest, which is it's tapping right now actually. Then we broke out, and then we come down. And so right now it's looking, at least on the 1 minute, it's looking like, see, we're rejecting POC again. And it looks like we want to fall back into this down channel. At least it looks that way. It appears to be that way. But again, we're accumulating right here. You can see that the dynamic volume profile, there's like the line in the sand right now. It's like, and you can see all this accumulation. But we can see that it rejected. So see that line that I drew? That's not POC actually. That's the that range that I drew from over here. It kind of just caught it to the tick, and it just rejected it, and it just kind of looks like it's fighting right now. So hopefully that helps out a little bit, you know, to train the eye on a dead chart and kind of live at the same time. You could even make an argument, to possibly go short now, but again, we've already got what we need, so we don't want to overtrade. But yeah, any other questions? Yeah, looks like we want to go. Looks like we want to go to the -5, but again, we got what we need. And again, it's all that's why I like the dynamic profile a lot, and the expectation zones and the value area. It's always really helps with trade location. So does anybody else have any questions as far as before we stop recording, and then I'll talk about some other stuff?
No, not on this end.
Okay.
I would have to go back and watch the video. I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. Were you able to solve your problem, Nakula?
They're sending me from one person to the other to find out.
I'm sorry to hear that. Were you able to make any kind? I know you're still on the eval. Were you able to make any kind of profit for tipping?
Yeah, I did. It's not getting registered. That's what I'm wondering.
Okay. Well,
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and just close out the recording, but everybody just stay on here, and then I'm gonna give you guys all a new link in your private Discords. So again, this is Joseph Rivera with Primerus Trade, and this was the live trade room for educational purposes in Sim for October 4th, 2021. Thank you all for joining us. I want to thank you all in the room here. God bless you all, and you all have a great trading day.